we're going to cut open this filter and see how shitty it really is. You see, this filter came out of my Fiat-engined camper. And the camper would run, then cut out. And this is the reason why. Now, what I've done is so far, I took the fuel pump out. I emptied the fuel tank. I cleaned it right out inside and literally with soapy water. God knows what else. And just, anyway, it's dry now. And we filled it with fuel. And it still wouldn't run properly. Okay? And what was happening is you could start it up. And then it would run for on tick over. But as soon as you try to do any kind of revs, it would just cut out. All right? And this is why. I just couldn't get enough fuel. And this happens to be the diesel filter. Now, the one I've replaced it with is all white and new and shiny. Alright? And this one's all brown and shitty. It shouldn't be that colour. Now, what's happened is the diesel has kind of like, reverted into, not crude oil, but paraffin. And in the bottom of the tank, when I cleaned the tank out, that was like, had like a layer of like grime on the bottom. Like thick, gooey, really, really sticky, nasty stuff. How that was. Yeah, that wasn't pleasant. Anyway, I cleaned it all. And I tried to start it, and the same thing was happening. Obviously, it's a fuel filter, so I just went my way down the fuel lines and, to eliminate the problem. And this is what it is. Now, if I breathe or blow down air, I barely blow down it. So basically what's happening... So basically what's happening is it could get some fuel, but not enough. As soon as you try to rev the engine, that cuts out. Because it's not enough to... It's just starving. It's fuel starvation. Because this fuel filter would not allow it to lay the fuel through. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut it open. Yeah. I'm going to use this Dremel. It's not the best tool in the world, but it'll work. It'll do it. I need to change it over. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'll put that in instead. It's got a little cutting blade on there. Hopefully that'll do the job. Just messing about in the workshop. Right. Might need a bit tight in that, so let's get some pliers on that. These rubber shell ones, what I'll do. Just tighten that on there. And if I turn this on, I'll probably get covered, don't I? Like, I might need an apron. I've got a funny feeling it's going to, like, spray this stuff. We'll have a look out. We'll try. We'll try. Whoa! Maybe not that far. Right. Should I get the camera on? I think we should. Oh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, there you go. Ugh. Oh, nasty. Put the hand there, stop. Oh, put that there. There might be some wet diesel in it. I hope it don't catch light. Yeah. Now, if I was in the actual workshop, I could have just chopped this through the bandsaw or something. I might turn it up a bit. Ugh, yucky, yucky, yucky. Oh, that's fair. You're really gonna get too hot, and all of a sudden, catch light. It's got fuel in it. Oh no! cut the body in half. I haven't done that before. No, not a body. It'll be debatable whether I can get all the way through. The diesel dripping out of that. Three minutes later. Just notice that my tool is coming at my end. That should be sticking out. Let's let that cool down for a bit. It's like, oh my god, is that a light? Oh, actually, I'm nearly there. It's coming apart. It's coming apart, look. Oh, believe it. Oh, it's like vandalism, it is. Vandalism. I wonder if I can cut with that. Dee. I feel plastic now. So there's a plastic inner and an outer. Or something. Didn't metal in there, is it? I hope not. Probably. Okay. Ugh, my Gideon. Oh no, it's plastic inside. Alright, we've got to try to split it right down the middle. We're nearly there. We're getting there. There we are. What are we doing? Do a knife with a saw. This is really dangerous because the blade could all of a sudden crack on me. Snap on me. It's one of the little snap off blades. Feels quite blunt though. What have I got? What else have I got? Ooh, how about an opener? At least I've got more of a grip of the blade. And it is sharp. It's very sharp, that is. Yeah. I might have more luck. Give it a go. Let's try. There's a nylon inner in there. Yeah, I'm like a cage. Not going for it. Ouch! Ow, crikey, nearly. Oh! Oh, it's violent! It is so violent. Oh, nearly through. Nearly there. Oh, we are through. Oh my god. Ugh. Now, obviously, I've cooked it on there because it's obviously melted. Look at the state of that filter. It shouldn't be like that. And this is what happens if you leave your vehicle, like for instance, let's say the pandemic, and you were campers, they're notorious, aren't they? Being left, and then you get this sort of like nasty build-up. Now, the thing about the diesel, you see, now I didn't know this actually until recently. I had somebody come and stay with us, who's actually a subscriber to this channel actually. Mark, if you're out there, hello, mate. Yeah, you were right. It turned to paraffin. It was horrible. Now, basically, it's all gone gooey. So what Mark was telling me was that in the winter they put an additive in the fuel, but they don't in the summer. And a camper being a camper, we were basically using it in the summer months with summer fuel. So in the winter, when it's just sitting about doing nothing, it was literally just, getting all congealed inside, and like diesel bug and God knows what else. That's oh, quick, don't do that. They sliced my hand. So yeah, so what I did is like I said, I emptied the tank out, cleaned it all inside, washed it, and then we basically bought some fresh fuel and put some more fuel I put another 5 gallons of fuel in. Right, for 25 litres I put in so far. So I need to put some more in because it's only just on empty now. So it needs to be done. Okay, so let's have a look at these layers. Let's see what's going on. Now, the fuel enters, that's the rubber that goes around onto the top part. It comes from the engine, from the top here, okay? It then fills through here and then out of there into the outer chamber of the holder, right? And then, I could probably show you better actually if I just get a bit of chalk. All right, here we are. We've got some. There's a blackboard on there, effectively. So what we've got is we've got the fuel filter there. This is what the bit I've got here at the moment, which goes inside of the this chamber. That's the lid to the chamber. Okay, and then you've got the chamber itself, which that lid part screws down onto, like sort of like that, so to speak. And then there's an outlet here, which goes to the engine, all right, or to the diesel pump. So that goes to the engine, all right. And the fuel enters here. So that goes in there. That then trickles around here inside of that fuel filter, and then it sort of dissipates out of the fuel filter itself, and any nasty particles get left inside the filter material, so to speak, like that. Yeah, that's kind of what is happening. All right, so that it basically goes down there and out through the filter material. And that's what we've got here. This is the filter material. This is the chamber where it comes down, so from the tank, and then dissipates and comes outside here to the engine. So it'll go to the diesel pump, injector pump. And this is what happens when you leave it, and it ends up, well, it's filthy. It'll be dirt. The layers. What, should you peel the layers back? I think we should. The layers are going to be more grimy near this section than they are to the outer section. Although the outer looks terrible as well, because I suppose at the end of the day, it's all been getting old, isn't it, in the tank. So I'm going to just cut through there like so. Oh, this is fun. So can I get rid of this bit? Will that help? So I don't have to cut through that bit. Is that possible? Nah. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, there you go. That might make it a little easier. Right, so let's cut through there. We'll have a look at the layers in a second. Now, can you see that there? As you can see it on here, look. It's lighter at the top here than it is at the bottom here. It's dirtier here than it is on the outside. So let's let's cut through that bit as well. And then we'll peel the layers back and see what's noticeable. It's definitely blocked. You know, it's just, you know, you couldn't breathe through it. You know, blow through it. I better wash my hands again when I get in. Those diesel on my hands. It's not good for you. Right, so it's a layered filter. Yeah, so it's filter medium like so. This is like tar. There, look. That is more open. There. And that is more like dense. I don't know if you can see that. I can feel it in my fingers. I can feel it in my fingers. I can feel it in my toes. So that's one layer, look. Which is also blocked. I can just about see light through it. And it's just about to see my finger through it. So there is some signs of... Oh my God. I'll try and blow through it. Oh, look at the airline. Yeah. I'll still use my mouth. God, I barely feel it. It's going through. Just. Yeah, it's going through now. Feel it in my fingers. Right, next few layers, just a few layers at a time. See how dark that is there? So this is just this is what happens when you don't maintain your vehicle. And with COVID being what, oh my God, let's tell you that. Being what it is, yeah, it's just really dense with like sticky fuel. It's not even clean fuel, it's sticky. Which is like the paraffin. This is the worst layer. Look, how much darker is that? To that even. I didn't even say that. It is actually darker. Probably don't show up on the camera, but it is. Yeah, it's definitely darker. That's sticky. Yeah, sticky. Ugh, that's horrible. The microscope, say darker is there. And that is the inside, so that's the part it'd be hitting first before it goes through the filter medium. I should use a microscope and have a look with a microscope. See how clogged it is. And compare that to like a... You can see it's clogged though, can't you? That is pretty damn bad. Yeah, so, yeah, it did need a new one. But that's what happens, you see. So what you want to make sure you do is, instead of forgetting about it, think, oh, that's all right, you ain't got to worry about that. And make sure that you start the engine up regular and run it for a bit. If you're going to leave it for a while, run it. Because this is what happens when fuel lays stagnant and doesn't move. You know, or it gets some additive in the tank, some winter additive in your tank. And then run it. Make sure it's run long enough to get it to the injectors from the tank. So it's not just stuff they got in the actual diesel pump, because this is, yeah, as you can see, that's shagged. That it is. That's not very good. No. And also, I am going to find myself a baby wipe. That I am, so I can get some of this nasty stuff off my hands. We'll stick this now. This can go in the bin, which happens to be here. Oh, nasty. And then I'm a white, as I say, household wipe, but that'll do. So yeah. So just make sure in the winter, if you're setting your camper up, put some additive in the fuel, run the engine long enough to make sure it's in the injectors and the fuel pump, or at the very least, use it. Get new fuel, fresh fuel in it in the winter, so you know you've got the additive in the fuel that they put in. Because for me, what happened was, it was a nightmare, absolute bloody nightmare. And because I'm quite new to that engine, I didn't really know too much about it. I know how a diesel engine works and all that sort of stuff, so it's fairly basic, you know, easy to find out and work out for yourself. But yeah, so yeah, I found it the hard way. Don't make the mistake that I made, you see, because stupid is as stupid does. Anyway, boot the old like button. Toodaloo.